to have lunch. Do you want to join us?
Oh, not now. I'm not hungry. Besides, I have to finish this first. But why don't you go ahead and I'll meet you there in 30 minutes.
You look worried with this project, Julia.
I am. The goal of this project is to develop a selective recycling at our neighborhood. I have 2 months to finish it. Otherwise, it won't be working by the end of this year.
Why don't we help you?
That would be great.
Tonight, I'll call Lucas and see if he can help us too.
Great.
Good. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, guys. It's so nice to have you here. We will learn a lot with this project. On the other hand, I want you to know, it's not going to be easy.
Cheer up, Julia. We are here to help you.
So, what are we going to do?
We have 2 months to go. These are the things we have to finish by the end of this week. Lucas, you'll be in charge of this research here. I'll help you with that, okay? Pedro and Mariana, you can start with this.
I have an idea. Why don't we bring some posters to put up around our neighborhood, explaining why recycling is important?
That is a good idea. Even though we will have more work to do, it's going to be good for the project.
People, I can't thank you enough. Working with a group can be hard sometimes. However, we can have other thoughts, other views we can count on.
Julia, I have a friend who works at a recycling center. Do you want me to call her and see if she can help us?
Of course, there will be a great help.
Hello, Cuz. How are you doing? My friends and I are going to develop a selective recycling at our neighborhood. Therefore, I thought it would be interesting for us to know how the recycling center works.
Oh, sure, cuz. It's gonna be a pleasure. We have a lot of interest in projects like yours. It's nice to know that young people stand up for causes like recycling. Are you free tomorrow afternoon?
Okay, we'll be there at 4. Bye-bye. All set, guys. Even though I will have to work tomorrow morning, I'm going out with my friends tonight.
I like chocolate. However, they made me gain weight. Therefore, I don't eat too much of it.
I want to go home, but I have to finish this paper first.
Hello, people. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay.
Fine.
You sit down.
Please, thank you.
So, you're interested in doing a project about recycling. Here's what I can do to help you. First, I can show you how the recycling center works. Then we can talk about your project. How about that?
That's fine.
Okay. First, I must say something. When I see young people like you caring about the environment, involved with social causes, I feel that we have a future.
So, tell me, how is the work here at the recycling center?
Well, we have more than 300 workers that bring us every day our raw material.
Raw material? What is your raw material?
Well, all kinds of trash that can be recycled, especially paper and plastic. We work with aluminum cans and glasses too.
When did you start with this program?
We started 5 years ago with 30 workers, and now we have 300. For the next year, we will have more than 500 workers.
So, recycling is not only good for the environment, it can be a job opportunity too.
Yes, it can.
How many neighborhoods adopt the recycling system today?
In the city, more than 50 neighborhoods adopt it.
Where else will you develop it?
We are counting on you to develop it down in your neighborhood. Now, tell me one thing. Why did you decide to make a project about recycling?
I was talking to my neighbors and we realized there are few people taking care of our neighborhood. We could see trash on the streets everywhere. So we thought that if we develop a project that involves all the community, we can make our neighborhood cleaner and improve our life quality.
That's a wonderful idea. How will you apply this project in your neighborhood?
We will first put up posters around our neighborhood explaining why recycling is so important, and then we will develop the selective recycling and teach our neighbors how they can put their trash.
So far, so good. When will the selective recycling start to work?
It will start to work in 2 months.
Wow, you're running out of time. You will have to work hard for the next 2 months.
We know, but it is for a good cause.
Well, my friends, this is what I have to say to you. Do you have any more questions? I'll be glad to help.
Well, we don't know how we can make the community understand the value of recycling.
That's a good question. This is what you have to say to your community. We humans produce more and more trash every day. But you have limited space to throw it away. Are you thinking about trash cans? But you should be thinking about earth, river, lakes, oceans, because there is where the trash is going one way or another. So this is the most important thing about recycling, how it brings less damage to the environment. I'll show you something. Look how long it takes for these materials to decompose.
To decompose?
Yes, totally disappear from the environment.
Glass, more than 4,000 years. Rubber, we don't know. Aluminum can, from 200 to 500 years. Plastic, more than 100 years. Metal, more than 100 years. Cigarettes, 5 years. Matches, 6 months. Paper, from 3 to 6 months.
Wow, some of these trash lasts longer than we do.
You betcha.